Start by thanking Watsi for inviting me to this event, providing me with a fully stocked account. I appreciate it. Also, the channel follower for sponsoring the stream. If you guys want to go pre-order something from M2020, you can go to channelfireball.com and check out the website. So let's start with the sealed, I guess. Given that there's pre-release this weekend, and given that there is a GP coming up, let's just start by doing that. So what do we get? Dungeon Guys gets reprinted. I haven't actually seen all the new cards yet, so this is going to be a complete pre-release for me too. 120 gems, no big deal. So let's take a look at the multicolored cards first. Hello, Dr. Faust. There's a bunch of multicolored stuff, so the way I usually like to do that is I look at my lands, I look at my multicolored cards, and then kind of just take it from there. So this card is pretty decent. It just wins every board stall. We have 3 dual lands and an evolving wild, so splashing for one color should be pretty easy. Like if I play green something, like splashing for red, splashing for black should be pretty easy. So kind of like the junk colors. Silverback Shaman. This card is going to be pretty good. 5 for Trample, draw a card. 4 mana, 4/3. Those are good numbers. Wait, what artifacts did we have? Anvil Vrot Raptor. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Too much striker creatures. This is a little too expensive, but I think you're just gonna have to play it. Like in sealed, you kind of just have to play all your removal. Rabbit Bite, pretty good. +3/+3. Additional +2/+2 until end of turn for each card named Growth Cycle in your graveyard. Alright, it doesn't seem bad, especially if you play it on something with Trample. 1/1 Death Touch. Invocation that stays on a creature. Alright, Gift of Paradise. We can splash more stuff. What does this do? Oh, this card's broken. If you don't cast a spell, make a free 3/3 essentially. It has Flash too. Yeah, that's pretty good. What about this? We have 3 of these. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a creature card from among them, put it into your hand. Not great, not bad. We kind of have like an elemental synergy. So green looks decent. We have a bunch of good green cards. Let's start from the front. So this is playable if your deck is very aggressive. Hey, tell me, yeah, kind of excited. I mean, I'm more excited for Modern because of the next Mythic Championship, but I'll give M20 a try. 1 mana, 0/4, not really what you want to be playing in limited. This is any kind of equipment that comes with a creature is pretty decent for limited, I think. Disenchant. Destroy a tapped creature. If this was instant, that'd be a little better. Will of Fly. Yeah, white is kind of medium. We don't really have anything. We don't really have anything that would make us go like, oh wow, I have to play white. +0/+2, draw a card, discard. 2 mana, 3/3 defender. 3 mana, 2/1 comes to play, draw a card. This card's great. 3 mana, 2/3. Whenever a blue creature comes to play, somebody mills 2. Alright, so this is another flyer. That's another flyer. So we could play blue because we have 5 decent flyers. Anticipate is obviously playable. Having a big fat blocker is never bad if you have a lot of flyers. Unsummon is, I guess, also playable. So what does black have? Disfigure, Death Touch, Lifelink, because that's also playable. 2-drop, removal spell. This is decent. Oh, that's the new Ravenous Rat. Pretty good. 3 murders. All right, well, it's gonna be hard not to play black. You can steal your opponent's creature with this, sort of. Yeah, we're gonna play black for sure. 8 mana, 8/8 flying. It is a little expensive, but let's give it a try. This looks pretty good. As additional cast. To cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, return a creature from your graveyard, then return another creature from your graveyard. So basically this is kind of a raise dead thing, but you need to have a creature in play. And it gives you more, comes into play abilities, and we can maybe bring back this guy if we have a way to put it in the graveyard. 6 mana, too expensive. So what does red have? Shock, Embercad, so some 2-drops. Nothing all that great. This is playable, I guess, for red. Ringleader, we do have a lot of goblins. We have 2, 4, well, I guess we have 4. Yeah, so the question is, do we play blue-black or do we play green-black? That's pretty much what it comes down to. I guess we could just play the 3/3s. Soul Salvage is also decent, I guess. Fetch land. I could play the Flyer and the Vial. Yeah, I guess I'll try blue-black rather than black-green. So now let's take a look at the deck. I don't need that many creatures that are there literally just to block, so I'm gonna cut some of this. Probably this guy, probably another one. I think the death touch creature is better, although I might just play 1 and 1 just to see how it is. Unsummon, not really great in my deck. I do want to have something that flies. We have Soul Salvage, so the more death touch creatures we have, the better. I'll just cut the 1/6, I think. I wonder if this is too expensive or not, but we'll see. Alright, we're done. What are our rares? I didn't really see, but this deck looks good. That's a keeper. The 3 mana 2/1 flyer that draws you a card is insane. Hello to you too. Oops, we have a 1-drop. Alright, I guess I should have played this one. Think 2/1 flyer could see standard play? Yeah, I mean, maybe, probably not. I mean, it could. We have seen worse cards in standard. I'm playing the 8-drop mostly because I have 2 of the flyers that draw me a card. So it's easier to make land drops this way. Yeah, if I had this deck at a GP, I would be pretty happy about it. 3 murders, geez. Ooh, look at that. I guess this is essentially discard 1 because we can just discard these 2 and then bring it back with the Soul Salvage. This card is really, really good too. I'm gonna draw. Wait. Oh, I thought it was whenever this card comes into play. It's whenever a swamp enters the battlefield? Geez, this card is even more broken than I thought. Holy crap, this card is good. Oh my god, no. Wow. That was some value. Jeez. Alright, so this draws me a card or shoots a 3-2. I think I'm just gonna shoot the 3-2 actually. This card is so good. This, well, I think this is gonna see standard play. Because this card is just, you play a land, you draw, like, you turn, there's a blue planeswalker in this format that the ultimate ability is your islands have tap to draw a card. And this is like almost similar to that. Scape shift. Like if scape, oh, like you mean with this? That's interesting. So I'll probably, do I shoot my opponent or do I draw a card? This card is so broken. Dread Presence. I have to write down some of the cards that I like. I'll just draw. Or should I just shoot? Well, I could just shoot their face. I have so many murders and stuff in my deck though. Ooh, look at this guy. Yeah, this guy's attacking. I'll be happy to trade for a 5-drop. You could play this with Scape Shift. You would need a lot of lands though. It's more of a... Oops. Green 4, huh? Oh, baby. So we're gonna shoot this guy. And we're gonna play this guy. Wow, this card is unbeatable. So constructed Dread Presence. What does this do? Exile target creature from a graveyard. If you do, make a token. Alright. Well, we have this guy, and we're gonna be able to draw a bunch of cards, and they don't currently have a flyer. Dungeon guys. Oh my god, my deck's so busted. Whenever you lose life, you draw. So I can just randomly give something -1/-1. I can tap this guy, so I can just do it on the token, I guess. I can discard the last card from their hand. But I mean, at this point, if I ever draw a swamp, then my opponent dies. Because they have no flyers. So I should just keep going until I find a swamp. Is there anything in my graveyard that triggers something? Jeez. Where's the swamp? I think I just keep going. Alright, there it is. So shoot their face and attack with the flyer. Alright. This deck is broken. Am I keeping this? Yeah, I'll keep it. So I need to have, I should try to send back my swarms if I can. Yeah, I'll play the 3-drop now. The set's gonna be released tomorrow, I think. If you're looking for rotations, you can go to what'sinstandard.com. I believe that has all the information you need for rotating. So let me attack first. This might be one of the most broken seals I have gotten in a really, really long time. Like, the deck also just has 3 murders. Jesus. So this gives you +2, +0, +3, +0, +2, okay. That's reasonable then. So what is my play now? I guess I'm attacking playing Dread Presence. Both are flying, right? Yep. I can pretty easily afford to be aggressive, especially because this gives me a nice way of create 2 treasure tokens. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to be looking for a murder. We'll have to see an updated mono blue list. I could take a look at that, but I don't know if there is anything that was that like screams mono blue. Is there anything that you particularly like? The Cavalier costs 5 mana. Convolute is a sort of a counter spell. I guess Dungeon Geist could be good for mono blue. Maybe the Fairy that draws you a card if you have another one. Frostlings, probably not for constructed. The Yangling guy. Murder. I'll take murder. Now the question is, do I play a flyer or do I just kill this guy? I kind of just want to kill the flyer, but I'm also afraid that they might have something bigger. No, I'll just kill the flyer, whatever. I have murders for days in my deck. On summon? Yeah, you could play on summon. Oops, well, there's the creature that I should have kept the removal for. 4 damage to any target and 3 to up to 2. Oh, when he attacks? Oh, yikes. Oops. Well, that's not good. I kind of wish I saved my murder. Four to any target and 3 to each up to 2 other targets. That's so much damage. I guess I should just play 2 of my creatures last turn and just attack for 3. That probably would have been better. My opponent just rats my board next turn. Yeah, I definitely messed up this game. This was pretty much the only way I could have lost. Wait, did they actually discard anything? Oh, they exile, okay. So I could attack them to 6. So I need Dungeon Geist or Murder. That's pretty much my only outs right now. Plague Wind on a Stick. Yeah, I definitely punted this game. I didn't read the spoiler. Like, if I knew that this, you know, something like that is in the format, then I should definitely not use my Murder. What do you think of Mono Red after rotation? It's too early to say, but I think it's still gonna be good. Like, the deck is still pretty good. Spells, okay. This probably could have attacked as well. Yeah. Yeah, I am dead. I guess I can get a blocker. But that, yeah, I'm dead. Alright, well, this is a good lesson. Don't use your Murder if you don't really have to. Yeah, looking at the set, it doesn't strike me that like there are cards that would make mono blue aggro better or something. I mean, Unsummon is like almost not even a limited card. I hate that it forces you to go first. I want to be able, like, this is a deck where I would definitely choose to go second, I think, because I have a Disfigure, I have a bunch of cheap death touch creatures, I have like good early blockers, I have a lot of removal. I'll try to not mess up more rounds. So what is this? An 0/3. If you control 4 or more creatures, it gives you 2 mana instead of 1. Sure. So let's attack first. They might be afraid of Disfigure if they block here. And then play my guy. Yeah, this creature is awesome. Unless there's like a Pinger or something in the set, then this is gonna be one of the best cards. I'll get some water, I'll be right back. Whoa, what happened here? 2 to any target. Alright. Let me draw again. I just started streaming. I just turned on the stream like 15 minutes ago. So all the people who started at 5 kind of have like a little heads up start. But we'll see what we can do. I want to make this like as fun as possible and like as, you know, so people can actually take away something from the stream. Like, there's a lot of people who are going to GP Krakow next weekend. A lot of people playing pre-release this weekend. So if you guys have questions, if you have, you know, suggestions on what to try and stuff, then I am definitely here to do that. This red mythic is a perfect example of cards which ruin limited. Which one? The previous one? I mean, if there's murder as an answer, I guess that's not that bad. It wasn't even a mythic, was it? It was. It's an expensive creature too. It was like 7 or 8 mana, right? My limited deck definitely is busted. I just messed up big time. So I can sack this and bring back both Cloud Concealers. That is pretty good. Enters the battlefield with a counter. 1, remove a counter. It gains hexproof. Am I attacking into it? I guess I am kind of aggressive this game. I could also soul salvage these two, but I can do that next turn. Yeah, I think I will attack. It's pretty good this guy has lifelink. That kind of makes it like, usually the detached creatures are made so that they just stay back and block their biggest guy, but it is pretty reasonable to attack with this guy too. Yeah, like it would make more sense if it had like Planeswalker touch as well or something. But I don't know, that's just how it is. Creeping Trailblazer. Alright, what happened? What happened? Elemental Troll. This gains you 3. I'm not gonna block, for obvious reasons. Ooh, another Death Touch creature, that is pretty good. So will I attack? Is this 1 mana? Oh, it's 1 mana 1/2. I thought it was a 1 mana 2/2 that comes into play, gives you 3 life. That'd be a pretty playable Magic card. The question is, am I attacking with this? I think I am. More damage, more life gain. Actually, no, I think I'll just attack with these two. There's no reason to do that. So now I can sack my Cloud Concealer. But this is probably better. Just get back those two. No, don't have my blue. Yeah, I'll just do this, bring back the Seer and this guy. Play the Seer, get another flyer in play. Death Touch blocks either the pump guy or the 3/3, so does the other one. Can you pet the cat? Is there a cat? Is there a cat? Oh, there is a cat. You can do something with the cat. I could even turn the sounds on. If it's too much, tell me and I'll make it lower again. It doesn't really do anything. You can just click on it. Yeah, this sealed is super busted. If I got something like this at a GP, I would be very happy. So what now? They can shoot one of my flyers. I think I'll attack like this. So this is an interesting attack, because now my opponent blocks with the 0-3. I can murder the... Interesting. I was expecting my opponent to trade with this guy, but then I would be able to kill this, and this guy would be an 0-3, so I would kind of get to kill a creature for free. This was a good trade. I'm not unhappy that we traded with the 3-3. Now I'll probably do the same thing I wanted to do. Tap 4 black mana though. So seg this. And then we bring back both seers. 1, 2. Oh, it's into your hand. Oh, I thought both went to play. That makes more sense, I guess. I will discard the last card in their hand. I guess that is better than just adding another flyer in play. There's no rush. Like, I'm winning anyway. So if this is like a 6 mana, whatever kind of Wrath Effect Chandra or something, or 7 mana thing or whatever, then I would rather discard it. It was a Chandra. Wait, why doesn't... Oh. I was like, why does it not show... Yeah, I mean, it just makes more sense to do it this way. Like, if your opponent has, like, a game-winning card, it's better to, like, take one extra turn of killing them to make sure that they can't kill you with that. This is pretty cool. Magic Arena. This is also pretty nice. Skiora. Yeah, I'll go with the Karn. I kind of like the Karn. Alright, 600 gems. Card back. Karn. Done. And play. If I don't get 7 wins with this deck, then I'm gonna need to rethink my Magic career. This is a good hand. This deck has literally everything you want. It has everything you want. It's missing literally one thing. Like some sort of counterspell. That's the only thing that this deck is missing. Hello? I guess I'm doing this then. So I get a swamp. This is sealed. Drafts are starting about 2 hours from now. Okay. So you can make 2 tokens a turn and cast something from your graveyard. So like light up the stage in standard. I'm gonna try this in mono red later. That's for sure. At least the token gets exiled. So I don't really want to murder this. That doesn't seem very good to me. I guess I'll just pass. I want to play this guy next turn, and if my opponent plays like a 5-drop here, I want to be able to go murder end of turn and then untap and play the flyer. Plus, like, if I put this in play, like, it's not like my opponent's gonna play, like, a bomb 2-drop or whatever, like a 2-2 that does something crazy into it. Hold on. Hold on. Stop. Whenever this attacks, it deals 1 to each opponent. 2 discard draw. Do I want to kill that? I probably should kill that. I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage if I don't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna kill that guy. I'm kind of like under pressure big time, so I need to stop the bleeding a little bit. Sure. That's a nice trick. +3/+2 is pretty reasonable. I'll keep the swamp in my hand because I have the 3/3 guy in my deck that triggers off of swamps. Giantish growth. Yeah, this is, I mean, it used to be like +1/+0 first strike or like +2/+1 or whatever. I guess that was +3/+1. There was something that gave trample, I think. +3/+3 trample on an attacking creature was, I think, the best one. But this looks pretty good too. Ferocious pup. That's a nice picture. Yeah, now I'm finally gonna be able to start attacking this. Does this deal damage to planeswalkers? Why is this only to a creature? Like, wouldn't that make more sense these days to be able to shoot planeswalkers as well? It's not like it would make this card busted or anything. It would just be decent.
Hey, go easy. I'm training here.
I think I'm gonna do a pretty long stream today. No blocks. Kinda just want to get to play M20 a little bit. See what new standard looks like. I'll probably even write about M20 sealed after this or limited if I get like enough. Enough practice with the format. So they killed my big guy. Oh, it exiled it too. That's unfortunate. I only have 1 creature to bring back. I was going to Krakow, but I cancelled because the PT limited format is Modern Horizons. And the constructed format is modern, so I thought that it would be better if I just practice more modern at home. I think I kind of have to use this. I don't really want to, but... Sack this. Put this in play, put this to my hand, and replay this. I'm gonna go to 9. Yeah, this is gonna be good for constructed, this card. Like against all these decks that don't pressure planeswalkers and that have planeswalkers themselves. This is gonna be really good at like finishing off Little Teferi or Narset or, you know, flashbacking Light Up the Stage. I could double block and lose both of my creatures. That doesn't seem very good. I mean, I could just bring it back. No, I don't think I'm gonna block. Looming. I guess I'm glad I didn't block now because they're gonna shuffle my graveyard back. Probably not the whole graveyard, but they might have shuffled creatures back. We drew the most broken card. So I could just play this and just pass. Now if my opponent attacks with the 4/3 guy, I'll block with my first strike, finish it off with the vial. Yeah. I just need to hope that they don't draw removal here. If they draw removal, it's going to be pretty bad. I'm going to be forced to kill the Loaming Shaman. For each elemental. Alright. So this is actually going to get pretty big. Next turn they can make this, if they draw a land, they can make this into a 6/6. Interesting attack. Wow, they're going to let me kill this for free? I might take it. I might actually still kill the 4/3, because now if I draw a land, I want to be able to kill this or this. I guess I can still do that. Well, they can pump it twice, right? For each elemental, it's also elemental itself. So if they draw a land, they can do it twice. Or like, they don't even need to draw a land. This gives them 2 mana now. So it would be a 6/6 if they use it twice. This blocks here, and I'm not really sure which one of these two I should block. Maybe I should just kill the 4/3 anyway. Maybe I should just finish off this guy, so this only gets to 4/4. I'll just kill this guy. I don't know if this was right, but now this can't really attack because I have the raptor. So this could find me a swarm, that'd be pretty good. I'll take murder too, because murder just kills the other guy. Disfigure. The death touch guy is also pretty decent. Disfigure doesn't actually do anything right now. Yeah, I'll take the death touch guy. Alright, no attacks. Alright, opponent, don't draw removal, and it's gonna be fine. Can you explain why your deck is so good? It just has everything. It has 3 murders, it has a disfigure, it has a bunch of death touch creatures, it has a lot of flyers, two 3-mana 2/1 flyers that when they come into play you draw a card. So like it has card advantage, it has a good curve, it has a lot of removal, it has cheap removal, so like it's good in the early game, it's good in the late game. Oh, another exile. I will trade. So that's not a swamp either. I only have 1 creature in the graveyard. So I'll just play out my hand and pass. If they use this, then next turn if I draw a land, I'm gonna be able to shoot it with the Dread Present. If I don't, then I can just trade off something, get it back. Haste, target creature power 2 or less can be blocked. Oh, they can just make this guy unblockable now? That's pretty good, because they can also pump it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to find a way to gain life. I guess this works if I draw a swamp. Yeah, this is not exactly what I was looking for. Can I just dead next turn? 2, 3, 4. They draw a line, I'm just dead next turn. Yikes. Wow, this is bad. I guess this gives me life since it's my turn. Yep. Attack and pass. Yeah, Cloud Concealer is busted. That card is pretty amazing. Yep, you got it. There's the land, so they can make this a 6/6. So I need to draw a land for this. Right now. Or a murder or something. I do have a lot of outs though. Do have like 8 or something out. I can block. You got it. It's a 4. It's a 6. I go to 1. Can activate this guy. That works too. Because I'm gonna go to 3. I can make this guy. Should I do it on this guy or should I do it on that guy? I guess this guy is equally annoying. Oh, this is probably better though. Plus this I'll be able to kill this for sure later. Alright, we're at 3. No pump spells, no removal spells. No whammies. How about a nice mountain? That looks good. Oh, this is close. We were very close to losing this game. We can still lose. Island doesn't do anything. So I'll attack with the flyer, I'll attack with the 2/2. Probably I'll attack with the 3/3 as well. If my opponent wants to block, I can get 2 creatures back, so that's not too bad. I'll happily trade it for the 2/2 here, I think. Which I think they're kind of forced to do now. Actually, I could have just yeah, this is fine. If they just block this guy, they're taking 5, they're taking 6, and then I have the activation of this as well. So either way, I'm not gonna be unhappy. Sure, I'll take the trade. So let me get back these 2. I'll play the 3/3 guy, I think. Just so it is more likely I win next turn. Could have also activated this instead. Alright, we win now. Attack, attack, attack. They block 1 guy, take 5, take 7. Oh, I clicked attack on oops. Oops. Oh, they take 7 anyway, alright. But they can survive now if they block this guy. Obviously didn't mean to attack with everybody. This guy was supposed to trigger itself. Yeah, it's true that they did miss 1 damage. They did miss 1 damage. Yeah, this deck really has it all. It has good rares. It has cheap. This deck is super busted. Cheap removal, a lot of synergy. Card draw. It's looking like it's gonna rain really hardcore today. Finally, after there's a giant heat wave in Europe right now. It's been like 35 degrees plus every single day for like the last almost a week or something. So I am really looking forward to just like a giant storm and a lot of rain. I'll keep this. More removal. This card is pretty good for constructed if you're trying to get rid of like Steamkins. It's good for killing tokens because they all have the same name. What other things there are in standard? It could be good in modern too for like Bloodghast or like Tarmogoyf or something. Yeah, Growchimp Guardian is a really good example. So this is sorcery. So now I'm just gonna play this, I guess. No, I could play my. Would I rather play this now or a flyer next turn, and possibly Dungeon Guys? I guess I'll just play my 2-drop. Although maybe this was better because I get to go 3-drop into second artifact or land dry card. That's a fine creature. I like that in aggressive decks where you kind of get break walled by like 2/4s or bigger creatures later in the game. You can just use this to like sack the extra lands and get something. Still get something out of it. Are you playing a pre early version? Yeah, like Watsy invited all the streamers into this early access kind of. It's not a competition. It's just like an early access kind of. I don't know how to call it. Just like a stream thing, just like a promotional thing, and they gave everybody an account with 4 of everything, so we can try the new cards and like kind of show it off. It's an exhibit. Yeah, it's like an exhibition thing. So this would gain first strike for 3. They don't have the mana to do that though. I think I'll just play the Legion's End. That way I'll get to see what they have in their hand. They have nothing else I can use this on. Yeah, I'll just use this now. So they have a Fire Elemental, 2 lands. So I'll get my island. I'll sack it now so I don't forget about it. We'll attack. This card is actually surprisingly good. Like for a 2-drop, like having lifelink is pretty reasonable. Like you don't really want to be racing this guy. I think my opponent should have blocked when they had the chance. Although with so many lands, they probably do want to keep this guy alive for a little bit longer. If you guys are looking for deck lists from the GP yesterday, from GP Dallas, all the modern GP top 8 decks are here in this thread. Yeah, I'll just tap it, I guess. Draft is going to be available in about 90 minutes. I'm definitely going to be doing some draft. Ooh, they drew removal. Alright. So this is going to untap. They still keep attacking? Yeah, I didn't think so. Hoo-hoo. And now they get twice punished. They probably should have sacked the land to draw 1 more. No creatures in the graveyard. Do I even need to kill this? I don't even need to kill this right now. I'll just take 5. I'll just save this in case they have like a bigger dragon or something. I don't even know if they... I mean, they can't really even attack. Flying, when this attacks, you make a 1/1. So we killed the big guy. and play our big guy. Alright. Alright, 4 wins. I said earlier that if I don't get 7 wins with this deck, then I should rethink my Magic career. So hopefully I'm gonna get the actual 7. Yeah, this is pretty much the best seal ever. I wouldn't be able to tell you if I got any better pools. I played so many sealed like GPs and tournaments that I kind of have a pretty good sample size. I didn't really remember getting anything more broken than this. It kind of sucks to waste this to waste this in an event that doesn't matter. Like when I went to GP in Copenhagen, I was oh, Mr. Metronome, hello. I was definitely looking forward to, you know, playing some nice sealed with Modern Horizons, and I just got an incredibly bad pool. I just dropped after 2 rounds. May I just mention that not all Europe is the same time zone? Yeah, but most of it is the same time zone. Whether you're from Portugal or Czech Republic or Germany or France or whatever, like most of the main European countries or whatever, like the middle of Europe, it is the same time zone. Whether you're from the north or the east or whatever, if you're from Italy or if you're from Finland, you're gonna be on the same time zone. Hey Drachen, welcome to the stream. 3 mana 2/2. Does this draw a card or something? Whenever he attacks, interesting. Interesting. I think I'm attacking with both. Because I'll play this as a blocker, and that's really hard to kill. I don't think there are any like creature bound spells. I guess they could play like Unsummon if they really want to. I have a pretty insane curve. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a kind of bolt attack. Like if they have a way to get rid of this, then they are gonna draw a card, which is bad for me. Yeah, I guess there's Frostlings. I did forget about that one. Yeah, maybe this was a bad attack. Alright, so do I need to keep double black, double blue? What is in my deck? Let me take a look at my deck real quick. There's nothing for 2 mana, so I should just tap double blue. Oh, there's 2 Seers. Yeah, there's 2 Seers I can play. So I should tap it like this. I guess I'd rather get an island and keep swamps in my deck because although it does go on the bottom. Yeah, because I have the black creature. Oh, Portugal might be 1 hour difference. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I have to block now. I need 3 hours to the casino villages at the border. Oh, the King's Casino? There's some pretty big, like... I don't know if it's a European Poker Tour or W... It's not WSOP, it's the European Series or whatever. Yeah, I've heard there are like pretty big events. 4 to Bells and 6 to Prague by train. So you live like in Munich or something? It sounds like Munich or something. European Poker Tour? Okay, that sounds about right. For standard Blue Red Phoenix, how do you think 3 mana Chandra compares to War Boss? It's probably better. Alright, our opponent also has a pretty good deck. I'm surprised that this didn't attack into the 1/1 Death Touch guy. There's no reason to not attack with that, right? 2 mana to cast artifact spells or activate abilities. Blue and tap, search your library for a card named Heartbeat bow or vial of dragonfire, reveal it, put it into your hand. So I'll get an island. Again, want to keep all the swamps in my deck, I think. So given that there's so much stuff that brings creatures back from the graveyard, I don't think I want to attack with my 2/2. I don't really want to give my opponent the option to trade and then play some kind of Gravedigger effect. I'm definitely going to be trying Constructed later. I'm going to be trying Mono Red, I'm going to be trying Phoenix. Like all these decks where like some of the new cards are looking like they might improve them. Like for example, the Scrylands, like the red-white Scryland is definitely going to be good for like white-red Feather. The blue-red Scryland might replace like 2 lands in Phoenix. The 3-mana Chandra, as you're saying, is good for like Mono Red and Phoenix. So we're definitely gonna try some of that stuff. But I just wanted to try start with limited because the GP's coming up and people are gonna be playing pre-release this weekend. Oh, it doesn't show you the giant window where you have to go done. I like that. I do like that. Well, we could try to stop draw lands. Yeah, I'm attacking with everything right now. I'll play the island, keep the swamp in my hand. Alright, my opponent's at 6, that's good news. Play island pass, this guy dies. I still have 2 creatures, one of them is flying, the other one has death touch. Although I'm fully expecting my opponent to go return 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand, get Frostling, get the Seer. Frostling probably tabs the 5/5. Good thing is we still have all the rares in the deck. So how long does the stream decker usually take to update? No idea, but it wasn't working in the last 2 days. It should be working today, and I have it on. So like I think you should be able to look at the new cards. Yeah, there's a Gravedigger. It doesn't have the new cards yet. Hello, Bloodinator. Soul Salvage. I like it. So I could play it pre-combat. I'll just attack first. If Gravedigger blocks this, then I expect even more graveyard shenanigans. Oh, they could block with both and have this figure. Alright, Blade Brand. Go to 4, so now we can go this, get back the big guy and flyer. And I'll play the flyer and I'll keep the swamp in my hand. Since there is the Ravenous card kind of card, the Ravenous Reds kind of card, and because I have the rare in my deck that can finish them off. I think I played in a Dissipate, so I know the bottom 2. So I have 22 cards on the top of my deck where 2 of them replace itself. That's the 2 flyers. So I essentially have 20 cards left. So each turn we have 5% to draw the rare, 5% to draw the other rare, the 8 mana guy, the 8/8 flyer that gives something -1/-1 and we draw. Oh, I shuffled after this? Oh yeah, you're right, you're right. Yeah, so it's slightly worse. Let's say it's like 4.5%. So there's a lot of good draws in the deck right now. I don't know how much life gain there is in these colors, except for the 2-drop. I guess there's also the 1-drop that also gives you lifelink. This spell costs, what was that? This spell costs 1 less if you can try creature flying. So it's 2 mana draw 2. Oh, that was what people were talking about for like for the constructed deck. 1 damage to any target. We just drew a 2/1 flyer. That's not great. Whenever this is put into a graveyard, it deals 5 damage to any target. Interesting. So I'll start with this, because if they trade this guy, then I'm gonna lose the maker thing cheaper. Ooh, okay. So if they don't have unsummon, I just win. Yeah, that works for me. Victory. Yeah, my draw that game was pretty insane. I had like 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop essentially, right? I had the 1/1 death touch guy into the 2/2 guy with lifelink, into the flyer, into the 3/4 flying guy. Yeah, my draw was as insane as it could have possibly been. You go first. All right, we have a 2-drop and Cloud Conceer. Yeah, this is gonna be one of the best cards in the set for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure these 2 cards are competing for what's the best common in the set. The best of 1 hand fixing. Oh yeah. Well, hopefully I'm gonna get the best of 1 hand fixing by drawing a land next turn. If you guys are looking for good limited content, Mr. Metronome, pretty good limited stream. You can go check it out. Some chill music too. I enjoyed it. A couple times I was getting ready for some limited tournament. There's the land. It is as stacked as advertised. Yeah, this card is pretty good. The equipment, like anything that is an equipment that can be reused and it comes into play with a creature already on it, is going to be a pretty good card. Like, there's a good reason why this is an uncommon. I'm definitely not going to attack into it. That doesn't seem very good here. Blade seems legit. Oh yeah. All right, another land. I like it. Here, I would only attack if like this format. Oh, hold on. What? Were there so many pingers? That's pretty stupid. Yeah, I guess I have to trade because I'm playing this guy next turn. Yeah, well. Again, make sure to play the island before I play the swamp because I have the 3/3 rare in my deck. Yeah, this doesn't seem great. I have a lot of X1s in my deck. I have like 6 creatures with 1 toughness. I have 2 Seers, 2 Death Touch creatures, this, and I think I have 1 more. Maybe 5. So what is this? 4/3. Dice puts a counter, and I can't use Disfigure. So all I can do is attack and murder this when they equip. and then hope that I get something with this figure. Not looking all that hot. Hopefully they're not gonna play like a 2-3 now. Well, good beats, good beats. Whenever you discard a card, exile the card from your graveyard. 2-tap, draw this card. 4-tap, return all back to your hand. Okay. And you can use that with this guy. Alright, cool, cool, cool. That's the 6th 1 toughness creature. So do I sack this? Bring back the flyer? Whew. If I had one more mana, I would be able to get rid of the last 2 cards in their hand. I guess maybe I shouldn't actually have attacked. No, that's fine. Yeah, I guess the best I can do is just get back my 2 creatures. And just play the 2/2. It's pretty stupid how my deck just like half of my creatures just get killed by this artifact. And like they stopped printing pingers because it's so annoying to play against it. Like it used to be that you had a blue-white deck, your opponent played a what was the name of the pinger? Like some pyromancer or whatever, like prodigal something, sorcerer kind of thing. And then you would just lose. You just lose on the spot, right? I think there is a pretty good reason why they don't do that anymore. Ooh, we drew a murder. That's close. I'll play the Death Touch guy and pass. If they attack, I'm gonna be able to. They probably kill the pinger. I make this guy smaller. Oh shit, that's bad. Just getting destroyed by 1 common artifact. Not the best limiting deck anymore. Well, it is still the best limiting deck. The fact that I'm getting destroyed by this doesn't really matter all that much. It already... Oh my god, I'm getting... Everything is working... like everything is exactly not working. Like usually this is a trigger. Like when it comes into play, put a counter on this. This card already comes into play with this. I can't kill it with this figure here. So it's already gonna come into play as a 3/3. So now I can attack. If they block, I make their guy smaller. Do I want to do that though? Yeah, I think I want to do that. And now the question is, do I play this guy and then sack it? Yeah, I think I like that. I'll play this guy, sack it, use this. Oh wait, I don't actually have anything to bring back that's not an X1. No, this is not a trigger. It says S as it comes into play. Or like, if it's S it comes into play, like Meddling Mage, or that it enters the battlefield already with the counter, then you can respond to it. What did we get rid of? An island. So I guess now I can just pump my creature when they attack. If I sack this, I'm not gonna get anything back. I mean, I am, but the creatures are gonna die anyway. Will you be modern testing this week? I'm leaving home on Wednesday for like a little trip. So probably just tomorrow. I will play tomorrow though. After I eat these delicious gummy bears. Again, Gorka, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome to Juzam's Inn. There should be a sub message. It's interesting that it doesn't work. Oh, I updated it with nothing. Well, good beat. Sure, you got it. Does it have vigilance? Oh yeah, it has vigilance. So now I'm gonna be able to murder this attack. Oh wow. Whew, whew, whew. I'm gonna play M20 standard. Yeah, I'm gonna play like probably another sealed, then like a draft or two, so that the people playing pre-releases and the GP next week can get something out of it, and then I'll play some standard. I'll also play standard tomorrow morning. Like the streamer event is going for like almost a day, so I'll play like half of it tonight and half of it tomorrow morning. Ooh, I like to see that. So now I can effectively trade this and this figure for their guy. I guess they will still be able to kill it with this, but maybe I should have just bumped once. Another Cloakins here. Wow, Oof. I'm gonna lose to this deck unless I draw like the big 8/8 flyer or something. I prefer best of 3 for sure. Because it gives you, you know, the option to sideboard. Well, this is not looking good. My graveyard is literally all the X1 creatures in my deck. 2/1, 1/1, 2/1, 1/1. I guess I'll play this because I do need to have the 8th line in play in case I draw the 8/8. I mean, my opponent's not really pressuring me, but yeah, could have gone better. Hold on, combat. Am I killing anything? I'll kill the flyer, I think. I don't love it, but my deck does not interact with artifacts very well, and by that I mean it can't. They have more? Whew. Alright, well. Time to draw the 8/8. That doesn't do anything. Guess I'll play it out anyway. They have another pinger. Oh, that's the other one. Untap target artifact. Target creature can be blocked. Yeah, unless I draw the 8/8 next turn, I don't think I can possibly win. So I go to 9. Oh wait, this spell only pings creatures, doesn't kill players. So we put 1 in play, 1 in my hand. The only 2 creatures I can or 3 creatures I can reasonably get back are this, this, and this. This because I have the mana to make it a 2/2 if they attack. And the 2/1 because it draws me a card. This just straight up dies. Yeah, I think I'm putting this in play and this in my hand. This at least kind of forces them to use the vial on it. Let's credit a land. I guess I maybe could play this. It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of a wash anyway. No, this at least forces them to use the vial. Let's see what happens. Sure. All right, I'm at 7. I'm at 7 and running out of time. All right, more big flyers. Yeah, not looking good. So when they attack, they can ping the 2/1. I'm gonna have to block the big guy, finish it off, so I'll go to 4. They can also just sack this and get back the key. Would you say this is a slower, faster format? This is my second game, or like 4th game. I can't really tell right now. It looks more like a slower format, but we'll see. Yeah, now I'm just effectively dead. Given that they have the artifact key under this. Sure. Oof. Their deck is something. Their deck is a lot of air and a bow that they can find with these two. Which unfortunately beats me. So I have to chump block, and now I have to draw exactly Dungeon Geist. Yep. Okay. Do they have another Bone to Ash? I mean, they've been drawing so many extra cards that they must have something. Yeah, of course they have another Bone to Ash. All right. Four and 2. You're three more matches to win. Two more matches. Okay, 5 and 2. 2 more matches to win. Actually, I could take a look at my deck if there's something I could have maybe forgotten in the sideboard or something. Like if there maybe is an artifact. I don't really want to play Duress. I didn't really want to play Blade Brand. Oh wait, did I leave this in the sideboard? How did I forget about that? This card looked good. This card probably looks better than this. Or maybe the 2/1 flyer. The 2/1 flyer is not all that great. Although this is pretty good with the creatures that draw. So it's either It's either this. I guess I'll just get rid of the flyer. Have any of the cards not been as good as we thought? No, pretty much everything was decent so far. I mean, the deck just pretty much builds itself. There's just like, it's all removal and all flyers. Like, it's all good cards. Like, my deck doesn't really have like something where you would be like, I'm not really sure if this is good or bad. Yeah, this was an oversight. This should have been in my deck from the start. Either for the 4-mana thing that brings back the 2 creatures, or for I'll just seg this now. I don't want to forget about it. I'll get an island just to leave as many swamps in my deck as possible. I don't think any of the ley lines will see play. Like, the cost of ley line is pretty high. So I don't really expect that to see too much play. I could murder this, but I'll just take 3. I'm not gonna attack. I'll take 3 from this. If they play a bigger creature, I'll murder that and then soul siphon agonizing soul this. So now I'll take 3. This is important that you just take the damage here. Like, if they play a bigger creature, you really want to be able to kill that. If they don't, you kill it with this and save the murder. 2/3 reach, that is good against my deck. Especially because it's essentially a 4/3 reach. But it doesn't really attack. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do anything now. I'll untap, play this. And I can just block the spider now. And still hold this for like some bigger rare creature or something. People are definitely overexcited about the ley lines, or like when I was streaming with Monored and Phoenix, everybody was like, wow, I guess Phoenix is dead, you know, now there's a black ley line in standard. Phoenix is unplayable. There's also rule of law, and like, you're gonna be so screwed. Like, just imagine having these cards in your sideboard and just bringing them in against other decks. Like, the cards just don't do anything. It's not free to just have that. Isn't Cage worse? I mean, Cage is unplayable in Standard. Like, Standard doesn't have, like, why would you put Cage in your sideboard? You need cards that matter. You need cards that have like big impact on like a lot of other against a lot of other decks. Yeah, exactly. Like, Leyline, people are not even bringing Leyline against the Phoenix in Modern, and that deck has Fateless Looting, and like it's bringing the Phoenixes back on turn 2. So what happened here? They got a 3/3, and they exiled their guy. Okay, that seems reasonable. So I could murder this. I don't really want to do that though. I'll just start with Anticipate. Probably like this. So no need to just throw away the murder by killing this. Like, I'm in no rush. My deck has a bunch of rares. I can easily just stay back and just hold the ground. I'm not taking any damage. I don't really need to start attacking with this. Just hold the murder in case they have some rare. Like, they're splashing for something. Like, their deck is gonna have powerful cards. Like, they put together the best of 3 colors. Yeah, look at that. That's it's definitely one of the better rares. Or like one of the bigger rares, like one of the cards that I wanna save this for. That's what I mean. It's not a first pick in draft. Like, 8 mana is way too many. Like, you would rather take, like, unless there's a bunch of things that make treasures or something, you would rather take like this figure pack 1 pick 1 over this. Gage at least rips Frenzy. Oh, you mean because you can't cast the cards on top of your deck? I mean, you're not gonna bring Cage against Mono Red. That seems really bad. Interesting attack. I'll wait for next turn to block. Obviously, they kind of have some. They must have some kind of trick. It could be this. It could be disfigure. It could be the ret +3/+2. But there's no reason for me to block here when I have this. When I have murder, so I'll just wait for next turn. Even though I have soul salvage. Interesting. I don't think I played the land here. Do I play the land? If I play the land, then I guess I can get back the elemental. This is whenever it attacks or blocks, right? Oh, no, just attacks, okay. Yeah, I'll just play this and pass. I don't think I want to play the land. When does M20 come out on Arena? I think tomorrow. I think tomorrow is the release date, July 2. And I think that's a good idea because people can you know, play a couple drafts or something before they go to their pre-release. Now they didn't attack. I'm confused. Alright, now I'll play the land because I have the A drop in my deck and I would like to play it next turn. I'm in no rush to start using this, so I'll just wait and see what they do. If they don't do anything, I'll just activate this guy. They take 2. Seems good to me. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna block now. I could even block with this and try to trade. Yeah, it might even be better. I don't really like the 1/1. I still don't want to use the murder. If they go +3/+2, I really don't want to have to use the murder. I guess maybe I'll just block and let them use it, and then I'll just play the I'll just play salvage on my 2 creatures. Yeah, I guess that's. I should have double blocked though. It's so obvious they have a trick. If I double block, it's 3. Yeah, I don't lose my guy to the +3/+2. I should have double blocked with both. Yeah, I'll have to use the murder now. Yeah, that was so bad. I should have double blocked. Ooh. That was real bad. So we're gonna trade. Can I attack with this as well? I think so. Why would they block? Why would you ever block there? I guess they have a bump spell. Well, I mean, I'll bump it now. I don't understand. Yeah, I know my flyer dies. I wanted to do that because I have the soul salvage to bring back the abomination and the. Oh no! So this attack cost me bringing back the 2 creatures. That sucks. Well, they would have been able to trade it for this, so it's not that big a deal. Guess I'll sack this guy. I'll bring this in play and this to my hand. And I'll make them discard again. Yeah, that one attack, I just didn't expect them to block. Like, it just doesn't make sense to block, but if my opponent's playing around that, maybe they just tricked me. Maybe I was the one who got tricked. they just sacked the 2/2. But in that case, they like if they were trying to trick me, they should have exiled this guy and not the 5/5. Because with the Scorpion, you didn't really care about the 5/5. Chandra's Outrage, okay. I guess I could have even blocked here and bring it back and get rid of their last card. Maybe that would have been better. Guess I'll start with this. Their deck is a little bit over the place. A triple black card, double black, double red, early green. Guess I'll just double block. Yeah, maybe that one attack was just not, like, the one damage maybe just wasn't worth it. Because if I didn't attack, I would have been able to play Soul Salvage and immediately get this in play. Because I had 7 mana. And then I would have the 5/5 in hand, so they would have to exile a creature from their graveyard, which I'm not even sure if they had. Yeah, they had this. I guess they had 2. Okay, this is reasonable. That gets rid of the Scorpion. I don't have to play it now, though. I'll just attack with the flyers. At this point, I'm expecting their hand to be mostly lands. Guess I can start with this. This creature is nice. It is so much better than Ravenous Rats. Like you just get so much value out of it. Like this is a serious threat. Now I have 9 lands. This is a 4/4. Exile the land. All right. All right, 6 wins. Hopefully, I'm not gonna have to quit Magic. One more decisive round. I have to get 7 wins with this deck. If I don't get 7 wins with this deck, I'm gonna have to reconsider my Magic career because this deck is way too powerful. And Prismite. I'll attack. Sure. Given that they only have 2 forests, I'm expecting them to want to be able to use this. I could have used this figure, but didn't really want to use it on that guy. Ooh, this guy is insane. Yeah, I have to get this. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe I actually should have used this figure. Maybe this is better against a green deck in my hand than this figure in my hand. This is better against a green deck in play than this figure in my hand. There's usually like a bunch of like small like uncommons and rares that you do want to kill though. I don't know. I did have the Martyr. 2/4. So let's see if they can deal with this. If they can, then things are gonna start happening. Next turn I can take something down with the Swamp and Disfigure, because that's essentially 4 damage. And I'm also gaining life in that process. Yeah, this card is reasonable. Why is this only a rare? No blocks. Yeah, somebody mentioned that, the dread present thing with scape shift. You could try to do that. So what is this? Whenever... Equip creature is possible, can be blocked more than one creature. Alright. Equip 3. So I guess I'm killing this. No, I'm killing this guy. I don't know if I'm attacking. I think I will attack actually. When should you jam presence on 4 versus waiting on turn 5? I mean, given that all they have is just 5 green mana and my deck has 2 like Gravedigger effects, I thought it was okay to just play it there. Because otherwise I have to start playing the swamps to cast my spells. And by doing that I'm losing like the swamp value anyway. So might as well just cast the 3/3. But yeah, like a lot of the times you will want to wade. So this is hexproof. They remove a counter. No blocks. Ooh, a second murder. So now, am I draining for 2 and just attacking with the flyer? Or am I drawing and getting drained myself? I should probably draw. Blood Burglar. So now I can double block one of the 3/3s, and if they have a trick, then... Alright, so I'll attack with the flyer. Yeah, attack. So now if they attack, these 2 guys are blocking the 3/3. If they have a pump spell or something, I can murder. Alright, what does this do? Hydra spells cost 4 lives to cast. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, this fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So if I kill this, they kill something I have. Well, that's great. So I could respond by killing this and then getting 1 more trigger out of this. I mean, I guess I don't need to kill this now. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should do that or not. Yeah, I'll kill it now. Yeah, I think I'm definitely double blocking. I might actually not even kill this. But I probably should. This is sealed, yeah. Yeah, maybe they just had a lot of green cards. I mean, so far they only played decent cards. Like Prismite is not great, especially if you're 1 color, but maybe they're playing more colors too. So I'm at 10. I can go to 9. Or I can drain them. I should probably draw a card. That has to be better. Yeah, I should definitely draw here. Vile. I guess I should probably kill this now, since I'm gonna be killing it anyway. Because I want to be able to double block next year, and I don't want them to punish me for doing that. I guess they would have probably still killed the 3/3, but if not, then that would be bad for me. I guess I will attack with this actually. Why can you play M20? All the streamers got invited to this like exhibition streaming thing where, oh, this can only be blocked by one? Ooh, okay. Well, then this should have been attacking. Really hope I'm not gonna lose. Proforce, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciated. Get 8 mana, so I can attack. If I attack with these two, I can trade these. It's probably better to just attack with one. And then double block this. Yeah, I'm working on more emotes. I still haven't finished the emotes order. This is gonna largely depend on the top of our decks. Maybe I should have actually hold the swamp in my hand in case I draw the Gravedigger kind of card. I'm gonna need to draw a creature or something, because otherwise I'm just gonna slowly die to the wolf. Yeah, this card was pretty insane. So this is first, right? So I don't have to do anything. I'm at 3. They go to 8. They take 2 from this. So I might be able to. Okay, that was important. Do I want to attack with the 1/3? Not really, I don't think. Yeah, I'll just attack with this, because then they... Well, I guess I do want to attack with that. What are the odds they can kill the 3/4? No, this is fine, because I can just activate this next journey. I'll just attack for 2. If they have a way to kill this, at least I'm going to be able to block with the 1/3 and finish this off with the Vial. There is fight with there is Rabbit Bite. So what is this? Enters the battlefield, search every fire card with the same name. Reveal it, put it into your hand. As another creature, so they can get. They don't have another creature. They can say wolf. All right, we got the 7 wins. That was important.